All right, guys, we've got a tank of a knife here to talk about today. This is the Chaves Street Redencion. Redencion? It's this guy. Redencion? I don't know. This is the knife we're going to talk about, okay? Good enough. What's cool about this is, one, it's an awesome knife. Two, they have finally gotten around to offering and supplying alternate clips. And I've talked about this before in a previous Chaves video. I will put a link to my Chaves playlist down below because I've done a bunch of Chaves knives because I really like them. I did actually a comparison between the custom and the overseas made one, which is a cool video, and I'll put a link to that one also specifically, or maybe one of those things up in the corners at the end of the video, so you can just click on that and move over. So it's very cool. This one was loaned in from Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods. Here is his contact info. And please save yourself 10% and use my promo code. Okay? I'll put a link to his website down below also. This is for sale. I believe this is out of his personal collection, but this one is for sale, and I will put also a price down in the description. So if you are interested in this knife, shoot me an email. Hit me up, and we can figure that out, and I can ship it right to you if you see this right away and want it prior to me shipping back his loaner knives. I've got 3 or 4 more to film, so I won't be shipping them for about a week at the time this goes live. So if you are interested prior to that, let me know, and I can ship it straight to you. There you go. Let's zoom in and take a close look at this bad boy. It's very nicely brushed. It is a Tonto, so it has a flat grind up here and a really nice hollow grind on the main portion. It even comes with extra dust and stuff on the blade, no extra cost. How's that? All titanium, just a straight up tumbled titanium that looks awesome. It comes with the skull clip attached, but you can change it for those of you that don't like the skull. It's not my favorite. I'm not a big, huge skull and crossbones guy. My tattoo artist originally did something, sent me a draft copy of the art, and it had a big skull on there. I was like, we talked about no skulls. And then we changed it to a lily. It's actually going to go right here. He had envisioned a skull, and I said, no. We're putting a lily there instead. So I'm not really a skull guy, but I would rock it with the skull clip just because why not? Okay, let's talk about the specs on this guy. 4 1/8 closed, 7 3/8 overall, 3.25 blade with a 2.96 cutting edge. It is 0.015 behind the edge. That's like 15 thou behind the edge. 15 thousandths, 15 thou of an inch, whatever. People tried to correct me in another video, and I was like, dude, I don't care what you call it. It's 0.015 behind the edge. How about that? The blade steel is M390. The blade thickness is 0.158. Overall thickness is 0.541. It does run on ceramic, I believe it's ceramic bearings, and it weighs in at 5.3 ounces. So it's basically the same weight as your Duracell copper top D-cell battery. Basically the same weight. Battery weighs in at exactly 5 ounces. So this fits really well in the hand. It is a full grip, no problem. You can sort of choke up because there is that large sharpening choil or small finger choil, depending on what you want to say. I personally don't think I would really choke up because it's a little tight for my chubby little fingers. The jimping on top is aggressive, yet not uncomfortable. Okay. It's really nice detail on the thumb studs. I don't know if we've really pointed that. I don't know that I pointed that out on my other videos. Maybe I did, but very nicely milled thumb studs. I just think that the quality and craftsmanship and detail on these knives is great. I've loved the whole Chaves line. And at some point, I may add one to my collection. I am really focusing on curtailing my spending in 2022, so I'm not buying this one. But it does have a steel lock bar insert with an over travel stop included. And yeah, let me know if you've got any questions on that if you're interested. Let's do a couple of quick size comparisons. Something that I have been carrying for a few days is this Monterey Bay Knives slayback that was loaned in from my buddy Gary, who told me to break it in for him. So I actually did some cardboard this morning, and wow, does this thing go through cardboard freaking sweetness. Okay, nice liner lock there. How about the Spyderco Delica? Everybody kind of knows the size of that, I think. This is not a huge knife, but it is thick and chunky and super solid. Okay, but it's not ginormously huge. The AA and D cell battery. And last but not least, the Sharpie and the pencil. So, well, let's give you a little thickness comparison as well. Next to the Sharpie and next to the AA battery, just to kind of give you an idea. Going through a little bit of extra detail here for you just because it is for sale in case anybody had questions on it. So hopefully I covered everything. If you have additional questions, let me know and I can shoot you some pictures or a different video or something like that. But yeah, let me know. The price will be down in the description. So check that out and have a great day, everyone. Go check out this other video comparing the custom and the productions.